a bid to align with the broader East African integration agenda, where Kiswahili is treated as a regional common language. The ruling National Resistance Movement Party Secretariat, in partnership with the Office of the Minister for East African Affairs, Right Honorable Alitwala Kadaga, launched the Kiswahili Language Learning and Speaking Initiative in September of 2023. After a year of consistent learning, blended with foreign trips to the neighboring countries, which are fluent in the language to acquaint the students with the exposure, 350 Kiswahili language learning candidates have been awarded academic certificates at the graduation event presided over by the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Kwa wakati huu Mheshimiwa Rais namkaribisha.
Presiding over the inaugural graduation ceremony at Chambogo University grounds this afternoon, Museveni reassured Ugandans that Kiswahili language is not being introduced in a tribalistic spirit, upon which he challenged them to learn the language for the sake of regional integration.
Lakini kule mbele ni muhimu sana kwa nchi yote, kwa Waganda wote na kwa wana East Africa wote kujifunza Kiswahili. Kwa sababu Kiswahili sio lugha ya kabila. Kiswahili is not a tribal language. Sio lugha ya kabila moja. Hata ukienda Tanzania uweza kukuta kabila ambayo ni kabila ya Waswahili. Hata pwani kule kuna makabila huko kama Wazaramo, wako na lugha zao za kikabila. Lakini Swahili ni lugha ambayo haina mwenyewe. This is the big advantage of Swahili. It is a language which does not belong to one tribe.
The minister in charge of East African Affairs, who also doubles as the first deputy prime minister, Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga, appreciated the occasion as it helped her prove some politicians wrong, especially those who misinterpreted the initiative as an attempt to erode the natives' traditional identity.
Is that when I went to Parliament to report that the cabinet had decided that we start teaching Kiswahili in Uganda, there was a mistaken view that we are going to stop Ugandans from speaking their languages and speaking English and take on Swahili. But today, this activity has verified that these people are speaking their languages, they're speaking English, they're speaking Swahili, they will soon learn French.
Richard Todong, the Secretary General of the ruling party NRM, reiterated the importance of Ugandans learning Kiswahili language, particularly under the circumstances where some Ugandans have failed to obtain employment opportunities from East African states due to language barriers.
Now, this is one of the examples that we feel government should come in and support the party and make sure this program is rolled all over the country. There is a lot of demand in the country for Kiswahili lesson. One of the reasons is that our citizens are finding challenges when they look for jobs in the region. Some of them are failing to get these jobs because they lack the Kiswahili language knowledge.
The national coordinator of the Kiswahili Learning and Speaking Program, Stephen Ibwire, commended the president for his continued support to this initiative, specifically the Uganda shillings 100 million donation he has blessed their circle with.
The president has delivered support of 100 million shillings to our Kiswahili circle, and already the circle is registered, it is organized, it is already structured and operational. So it is for everybody. This cohort and even the next people, the next intake, and everybody who will join in the future will be a beneficiary of this money or this seed capital which the president has injected in. So it's not only for this cohort.
In February 2022, the East African Summit declared Kiswahili as one of the official languages alongside English and French, and this was 3 months after the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO designated 7th July as the World Kiswahili Language Day. Several attempts are underway to institutionalize Kiswahili language amidst public bias where Ugandans always associate the language to death and destruction, following human rights abuses and atrocities meted upon civilians by the former Ugandan president, late Idi Amin's rogue soldiers. Joseph Kabale, UCTV News.
Especially when it came to